What's up, Spud Nation? NFL draft time. It's about that time. Tomorrow's the big day. And for all you fantasy football fanatics, that's what we do here at Sports Coach. It's a very big day for all of us. Yeah, early rounds equal big-time studs, big-time busts. Your guy could go to the wrong team, and from then on out, it's a horrible, horrible situation for your fantasy team. You find out a lot tomorrow. This is where it all goes down, and this is what we got to do. I want to give a very, very big thank you to WalterFootball.com. I checked out their mock drafts. I love following their stuff. That's where I got all the information. I love it, WalterFootball.com. They do a great job. Great mocks. Follow them on Twitter if you're not. It's a great follow, a great site to check out. All right, for all you Spud Nation fanatics out there, you know how to get at me. Craig at thesportscoach.com or Facebook, Twitter. You know how we do it. You have fantasy football questions. I am the guy to get you the prize. Won a lot of people championships last year. We're going to do it again this year times 10. Win that money, win that trophy, and of course, the all-important bragging rights. Here we go. I broke it down a little bit for you. Went through rounds 1 through 7. We are not going to talk about the big offensive linemen, the defensive players, anything like that. We want people that are going to impact your fantasy team. We want receivers scoring touchdowns, running backs getting in there actually carrying the ball more than 5 times a game. We want those guys, and we want the information right now. So here we go. Mock draft time. Ready to do it up big. I'm going to start you off with the immediate impact players. These are the guys you go out, you target in your fantasy football draft. The guys that are stepping in right away. They're going to play, and they're going to put up some decent numbers. This is immediate impact, folks. Immediate impact. We're starting out Robert Griffin III. This dude is going to step in, and he's going to have opportunity galore to get in there, do his thing, use his legs, use his arm. We know the Redskin quarterbacks can put up numbers. Rex Grossman did it, for goodness sakes. Robert Griffin III, he's going to step in there. He could be a nice little sneaky draft pick for you. Everyone's going to be super excited about Andrew Luck. Luck has no situation. Griffin III, he's stepping in. They surrounded him with some receivers right away. He's got a nice running game. Robert Griffin III, there you go, immediate impact. Trent Richardson going to the Browns in Walter's mock draft. Trent Richardson, we saw what Peyton Hillis did 2 years ago. Trent Richardson is going to have every opportunity to do that. The rest of the Browns offense, very, very slow, but this is a dude that can carry the rock 20-plus times. He can catch a ball in the backfield, and they are going to draft him with a top 5 pick. There you go, Trent Richardson, immediate impact. Justin Blackmon, I love the fact that they have him going to the Rams. The Rams need playmakers. Sam Bradford has been begging for receivers. Justin Blackmon, the best in the draft. There you go. Sign him up. I like this selection. Alshon Jeffrey. I've been singing this guy's praises. He's been mocked all the way to a late second pick. He's in the first round now. Alshon Jeffrey is a ball player. They have him going to the Baltimore Ravens. I love the fit here. He's a big physical receiver. He can get in there. He can make plays. And he is a tremendous, tremendous red zone target. Alshon Jeffrey right there. I love what this guy, the possibility of this guy. You get a decent quarterback throwing him the ball. The sky is the limit for Alshon Jeffrey. Brandon Weeden. Yeah, I have him as an immediate impact player. They have him going to Kansas City, and it could be a quarterback battle. Brandon Weeden, keep an eye on him and keep an eye on how the quarterback battle unfolds there in Kansas City. LaMichael James, I love it. Oregon Speedster, they have him going to the Green Bay Packers. What? Another weapon to the Packers? You talk about Darren Sproles. You talk about all these little scat back running backs catching the ball out of the backfield. Well, the Packers spread you out 4 or 5 receivers wide, and they have this little fast little booger in the backfield. LaMichael James' value goes crazy high right here. Tons of value for this guy. We know he's fast. We know what he can do in the open field. This could be a scary good situation for LaMichael James. And the last guy's name, I'm going to butcher this guy's name, but I like his situation that he could be going to. Isaiah Pead, maybe? Running back from Cincinnati. They have Detroit selecting him. Detroit is in all sorts of trouble in the backfield. Mikel Lashur, drug charges. They have Javid Best, concussion problems. Detroit needs a running back, and this guy could be the man. Not a bad fit. They're your immediate impact players in this year's draft. Heading over, I'm going to jump right to the busts of the draft. I don't like these guys. I think they could be tremendous bust situations. Everyone's hyping them up, and it could just completely go downhill. Ryan Tannehill. Yes, he is the golden boy of the draft right now. Everyone loves him. Everyone wants to trade up and get him. No, he hasn't proven anything to me. If he goes to Miami, it's a very bad situation. Cupboards are bare, and this guy is just going to go back there and get ambushed. So, Tannehill, sorry. I also don't like Joe Adams going to Buffalo. Wide receiver, going to the Buffalo Bills. He'll get buried a little bit on the depth chart. What do they need him for? They don't, but it's Buffalo. They tend to screw things up. Some good investments. I like these guys. I don't like them making a huge impact in their first year. I like the investment, the long-term possibility of these guys. Andrew Luck, you have to start with the guy. Tons of talent, going to a team that completely sold everyone in their roster, and he's going to completely rebuild a team. Good luck to Andrew Luck. First couple of years, going to be rocky. All the Peyton Manning lovers are going to come out and hate this kid. It's too bad. A lot of talent for him. We'll see how it goes. I like Rueben Randle. Big, tall receiver, LSU. They have him going to Cleveland. Cleveland could just stockpile talent upon talent in this first round on the offensive side of things. Not going to make the huge impact right away. They need a lot of help at quarterback, first of all. So, Rueben Randle, nice investment there. I like it. Michael Floyd, going to the Cardinals. Cardinals need help at receiver. Larry Fitzgerald is getting everyone and their mother covering him. He needs a second, third receiver. Needs options. So, nice pick. Michael Floyd to the Cardinals. Stephen Hill. Tons of upside for this kid. He's big. He's tall. He's super talented. And they have him going to the Texans. Can you see him and Andre Johnson lining up next to each other? Matt Schaub, he will be thanking you. Doug Martin going to Tampa Bay. If Tampa Bay doesn't fire up there and get Trent Richardson, I like Doug Martin. It's not a bad selection here. Tampa needs that second guy, maybe even a guy just to give LeGarrette Blount a break here or there, and they need a guy that has breakaway speed. You're talking about a guy like LaMichael James, Doug Martin. Get someone fast in there that can do basically things that Blount can't do. Doug Martin to Tampa. Mohamed Sanu. Oh, if only this guy was going to a different team. He's a wide receiver out of Rutgers. He's 6'2". He's fast. He's a beast. He is a monster at receiver. If you haven't heard of him, go check him out. This guy is going to be someone you want to look into on draft day. They have him slotted to go into the Jaguars. It's too bad. The Jaguars they have Blaine Gabbert at quarterback. They're screwed. Plain and simple. Good luck to any receiver that goes there. Sanu, hopefully you wind up somewhere else. David Wilson, running back. They have him going to the Rams. Obviously, Steven Jackson, it's his team. He's the guy getting all the carries. But the future is going to happen sooner rather than later. The running back of the future could be David Wilson if he ends up going to the Rams. Kirk Cousins to the Browns. This will be an excellent fit. Kirk Cousins, a lot of talent. I got to watch him firsthand playing the Badgers. He's a very talented guy. Slot him in there to Cleveland, and you never know what's going to happen. The Cleveland quarterback situation is wide open. It's not Colt McCoy's job. It is basically anyone's job. Bernard Pierce, running back, Temple. They have him going to Pittsburgh. Makes a ton of sense. Rashard Mendenhall, obviously out this year. So, a running back. They need someone to step in there. Who's going to be the answer? Is it someone on their roster now? Is it a rookie that they want? Either way, a running back that goes to Pittsburgh is going to see some carries. So keep an eye on Bernard Pierce. Nick Toon from the Badgers. They have him going to the Texans. A lot of talent, good hands. Not the fastest guy in the world, but could be a great selection. Houston just stockpiling their receivers. Cyrus Gray, Texas A&M running back, going to Denver. John Fox, he loves his running backs. Ryan Broyles. Yes, Ryan Broyles. You remember that name before he blew up his knee? This guy was a beast for Oklahoma. Did everything. Great hands. Scored a bunch of touchdowns. They have the Giants selecting him. Gives him time to work his way back from injury. Giants receiving depth is pretty solid, but good investment long term. Ryan Broyles, I like it. Russell Wilson, quarterback from the Badgers. A lot of talent. Drops way late in the draft because of what? His size. Worked out pretty good for Drew Brees. But they have Buffalo taking this kid. Nice situation. Ryan Fitzpatrick just signed that big deal. But gives Wilson a couple of years to groom under him. And who knows? Fitzpatrick struggles. Not a bad guy to step in there. And then you never know what's going to happen. They have Kellen Moore. I love this guy as a very, very, very late draft pick. They're talking 7th round, 6th round here. Very late. Kellen Moore, remember what he did? Yeah, he just went out there, managed the game perfectly, won a bunch of games. Might not have the biggest arm, might not be the most athletic quarterback, but he wins football games. I love it. The Giants, this will be a steal for you late in the draft. And the last guy who I had no clue where to slot him, I don't know if I like his situation. He's very talented, very fast. He's small, and that's Kendall Wright. They have him going to the Bears. Just what the Bears need, another small, fast receiver. You want to do your quarterback a favor, surround him with some big receivers that can help him out. He's got guys that can stretch the field already. What are you doing, Chicago? We never know. There you have it, Spud Nation. Once again, a big thank you to WalterFootball.com. You guys do a great job. I love your mock draft. Spud Nation, you got any questions? Craig@thesportscoach.com. Hit me up on Twitter, @thesportscoach, or on Facebook. Till next time, you enjoy your draft and keep an eye on your fantasy football teams. We're out.